Welcome to this video on the American Revolutionary War. Over the next hour, we'll take you through the events that shaped the birth of a new nation, from the tensions in the colonies to the final victory that led to the creation of the United States. Background to the war, 1776. In the years leading up to the Revolutionary War, tensions between the American colonies and Britain were growing. British taxes and policies like the Sugar Act and Stamp Act were met with fierce resistance from the colonists. These acts seemed unfair and oppressive, leading to protests and clashes with British forces. By 1775, open conflict broke out between the colonial militias and the British Army, marking the start of the Revolutionary War. In 1776, the Continental Congress, frustrated by British rule, decided to break away from Britain and declared independence on July 4th. The Declaration of Independence marked the birth of a new nation with ideals of liberty and freedom at its core. The Declaration of Independence and Early Battles, 1776. The declaration was a bold move, but it wasn't the end of the fight. Early battles, such as the Battle of Bunker Hill, showed that the colonists were not easily defeated, even though they lost the battle. The war escalated as the Continental Army, led by George Washington, fought back against British forces. Although the British had a powerful military, the colonists had the will to fight for their freedom, and many viewed the war as not just a military struggle, but a fight for their rights and future. The turning point, 1777 to 1778. The Battle of Saratoga in 1777 was a significant turning point. The American victory at Saratoga was decisive, forcing the British to reconsider their strategy. It also convinced France to formally ally with the United States, providing crucial military support. The French sent troops, supplies, and naval forces, strengthening the American position and shifting the balance of power. Challenges and setbacks, 1779 to 1780. Despite French assistance, the war was far from over. The next few years brought major setbacks for the American forces. In the southern colonies, British troops led by General Cornwallis were able to make significant gains. However, the Continental Army, even though they faced defeats, kept fighting back. The harsh winters and internal challenges within the American ranks created additional problems, but the fight for independence continued. The final victory at Yorktown, 1781. In 1781, the final decisive battle took place at Yorktown. With French forces assisting, General Washington laid siege to General Cornwallis and his British forces. Surrounded and outnumbered, Cornwallis had no choice but to surrender. The victory at Yorktown effectively ended the war, as the British could no longer sustain the fight. The Treaty of Paris was signed in 1783, officially recognizing the independence of the United States and marking the end of the war. The American Revolutionary War was not just about military tactics. It was about ideals of freedom, self-governance, and independence. It was a struggle that changed the course of history and laid the foundation for the United States. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it insightful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We appreciate your support and we'll see you in the next video.